Hey guys, Vio here. Today we well, this is gonna be, obviously, you're looking at my screen or the title of the video is Ben 10, but we're gonna focus on his aliens, his variety of aliens throughout the series. So these aliens are chronologically ordered when they first debut. We just going on how they appearance, and pretty much I was thinking about their design, how viable it could, how good use they are. This amazing stuff about Ben 10 iconic moments. Now, this is gonna be a tier list where maybe a little review on each and every single one. So I'm gonna explain better than others, and then explain be a little bit more about my childhood with Ben 10 as a whole. So without further ado, we shall begin. So today, the day of Heat Blast. When he first debuted, when Bam first got his Omnitrix, when it fell down from the heavens. Well, I would say sky, but literally the heavens. And Kama parted in his foresight. Sorry, man. You get with the point. With Heat Blast, when he first debuted, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best iconic moment of Heat Blast and one of the band's best aliens when it comes to turns overarching design. Just a volcano alien with, heat powers and abilities like pyrokinesis. But when I first saw Ben 10 when he first transformed, at first as a little kid, I actually love Heat Blast, S tier. Now, with Heat Blast design, I actually love it. It's recognizable. It's one of those aliens that's recognizable, and that's belongs to Ben 10 category of his Omnitrix of his watch. So we moving on with Wild Mud. Um, Wild Mud is one of those. Okay, here's how I feel with Wild Mud. Wild Mud is okay with me as an alien. I know he's supposed to be like, I forgot his gills or his eyes, but basically he used sensing people around him like sound. So he got a good hearing aid. To me, I put Wild Mud in B tier. I wish I could explain more with Wild Mud, but the terms of uses of Wild Mud, not really debut or Ben 10 like any other aliens that Ben used throughout his series. Ultimate Wild Mud. I should have mentioned this in the video of they're gonna be ultimate aliens, and throughout we're gonna talk about Ben through some of the Ben 10 reboot aliens. Some of them I might just with the Ben 10 reboot alien, I might just make another separate video of it because they have upgrade forms. I can't say much as such about them because I saw bits and pieces of Ben 10, the reboot. Like, yeah, I saw him transform into Alien X where he gave him some armor or some omnipotent abilities, but it's supposed to feel like they upgrades like enhance the aliens. Same thing goes with the Ultra Matrix with I know it's supposed to be chronological order. I just did that together, add them together. Should say that too as well. So but Ultimate Wild Mud, it's supposed to be a hand version. I put in B tier for me. Well, maybe C tier allegedly because it just do the exact same thing in the previous base form. You expect when they have ultimate, it's supposed to be like an upgrade to give them new special abilities. So it just cosmetically the exact same thing when it comes to the original Wama. I do like the design. Don't get me wrong. I get a props. I put it B minus, maybe C. I give it C plus for higher. So yeah, Diamond Head. Just one iconic one with the crystals. With Diamond Head, I give you an S tier. I give you props for your design and the versatility of recent episode when he was training a little bit with Diamond Head when he destroyed Vilgas and Ben 10 Alien Force. where he just mopped the floor with her because he used chroma stone. Well, to be honest, he should have used chroma stone to beat Vilgax. I know there's a difference between Diamond Ham and chroma stone in terms of their abilities. I feel like if you hear my mother yelling, I can't edit this video because you know my this is a recording software. I've said it before with my playthrough of my Paper Mario. So I almost forgot what I said the moment she interrupted me. Yeah, I literally told her I'm recording, and I hate people like that. For real though, like, do you realize I'm recording here? Like, can you have respect for once? Ugh, God, I forgot what I said with Diane. I'll go back at it, maybe, allegedly. Accelerate 8, S tier. I would say the fastest one with this alien. Love the design. Had that little, speeder, like a speeder in the racetrack, but a unique alien design. Gray matter. Okay, well, gray matter with Ben. I'm trying to look at most of variety episode where they debut and how very useful. This is like Ben's smart alien. I probably would give it an A tier because I'm trying to remember recent episode how valuable it really was because it's been a minute since I watched Ben 10. Like these these aliens are iconic in a way. And man, this had to be the most imperfect tier list. I feel like to me though, I want to properly elaborate more with these aliens and how they feel, but this is the way I feel because I don't want to drag this video much longer than it should. I just put it up here. Now one of those analysis when they overanalyze the bending design or anything you could think of, and then sometimes I get it, but it feel like some of them maybe bored you to death because you can't be actually thinking about it. I feel like you just added to an extent to make the video even more longer than it should, even though it doesn't matter with their own point of view with these characters, reviews, and all that type of stuff. But I don't know how they do it. It's just that they have to say something to order to like create something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think with gray matter, like logical Cujo. Gray matter is very useful. Don't get me wrong when Ben uses his brain a lot more with this alien. With original Ben 10, in the original Ben 10, they did a lot of creative moments with each and every single Ben. Every single alien in the first 10, maybe 11. Well, proximity almost to way big a little bit, but in its range. But Ben had to improvise these aliens. So we gonna get on. Forearm is more like the strength in the group, like the Ben Strong alien during his time. With forearms, I'm gonna give you an A plus. He's not S tier for me. I say A when it comes to uses. I feel like S tier. Some of them are my favorite Ben 10 design, like Heat Blast, Diamond Head, Accelerate. Don't get me wrong, Joy Forearm, he is my favorite. Maybe, okay, maybe I could say that because looking at these Ben 10 designs is just really good. Some of them are just atrocious. You know what I'm saying? When through later on the series, that's when I say around like Armyverse things got a little hectic a little bit with Ben 10 design and questionable. So forearms, I respect forearms. I remember fun memories when he banned just like use it to like teach Kevin a lesson or a variety of aliens that Ben have. So yeah, sorry, I feel like I don't want to keep on. Stinkfly, it's more like his ability. Obviously, he has his mobility of flight. Obviously, he's supposed to be stink, and then he's supposed to spit out acid. He's supposed to be more versatile in the air in a way that more like think as like you're a mosquito and you're annoying me. Man, supposed to be like have one alien that actually knows you like a nuisance. So with me, with versatility, well, with Ben, okay, how much uses did Ben actually use with this alien? I'm thinking really hard because most of these aliens Ben used up, or sometimes he used other aliens besides of the Omnitrix because the Omnitrix gave him something what he needed the most. Or many people's, what in the reviewers, if Ben keep on slamming the Omnitrix like Bandit, he have like a malfunction when it comes to like selecting a variety of aliens. To be honest, I feel like to me it just that the writers want to do something creative with Ben 10 and how versatile Ben 10 with these aliens because he its lesson is this to like respect all your aliens and adapt to situation where you gotta be thinking creatively to beat your opponent. That's what it meant to be by. I know it's obvious and Bantan, I'm just grabbing my pillow. I just like to put it around my lap. Um, put it on my lap because I like to, just get comfortable. But it's more creative, versatile. With Stinkfly, yeah, it's not too much. And then most of the time we use Stinkfly, he kind of use it a little bit when he got in Omniverse, but that's only minor because most of these aliens outclass the other aliens, and Ben got far better aliens or stronger aliens. Ripdraw is supposed to be like ocean wide, A tier. It's just a plain old fish. No, it just has speed and then it have a strong jaw to rip things up. I mean, I respect the design. This kind of upgrade. I feel like Ben, this is Ben stronger. When it comes to upgrade, his ability, he can just latch on to any technological vehicles, anything you could think of, like a computer, a PC, or maybe like technological weapons. But it helped him be more useful. I remember the crossover of Ben 10 slash Generation Rex. They got the dude in the ropes. I forgot the villain name. It was more like if they think creative in that fight with Ben. Well, yeah, he was creative because it was kind of like short lived. But it's like in the right perspective. To be honest, Ben should have carried that fight without Generation Rex. To be honest, Ben got other aliens to shut that man down. But I digress. It's kind of like nerfing the character when they are powerful, but in a way it is trying to circle around to make a story long plot. It's just writers. I should have met represent of this review of the Ben 10 series as a whole. I'm gonna respect the artists and their visions. But this is supposed to be a review. I know it's supposed to be a kids show, but come on, you're gonna have some episode that doesn't make any sense. Or questionable episodes of why Ben didn't use our aliens. Besides of, sometimes maybe the writers butt in when it comes to the Omnitrix feature of what Ben needed aliens to have certain situation. But I say the writers did that because, sometimes it can intervene, the Omnitrix malfunction. It's, how it is. When it comes to the writers, they write down the situation when here, just use this alien band instead of just using the Omnitrix mouth, the feature. Sometimes they do it, but not all the time. So, Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak, I think this is one savage alien slash villain, including his true form too as well. I actually love this true form. And actually, when Ben And then this is like the situation how Ben uses aliens when it turns to the story presents itself. But Ghost Freak as a whole, when he first is on Bozo, when he, in very beginning of the series when he was capturing a lot of souls, including Gwen, and he's when it had a final straw. Ben was like, scared and all that, but when he showed his cousin Gwen, he said she already finally showing joined the circus, and that's when Ben snapped and said, "Oh, you funny." But I'm get the last laugh. But when he started using Ghost Freak, he's showing what real true terror is. And I say, you know what? I respect Ben for doing that. I miss Cartoon Network shows where they need to be violent to set us straight with these goddamn villains. Okay, you're going too damn far. Now it's time to whoop your ass. And I actually love the fact that Ben 10 did that shit to Zombozo because he deserved it. And he showed what true horror is. And then when he first used Ghost Freak until he gets true transformation, and this is real true terror too, is when he first debuted and got out of the Omnitrix. I remember when Ben became so vicious, but this is not Ben as a whole. It's just like Ghost Freak. And I remember that Gem episode where he had to deal with those three little jokesters. I call them jokesters. I don't know. It felt like they kind of like circus freaks, to be honest. But I like it when Ben became Ghost Freak became savage when he grabbed one of the girl head and they just keep her head on the floor. I actually like my violence. This is savage. Oh yeah. You know what? This using these aliens in a variety of ways to fuck somebody up in creative ways. You know what I'm saying? Not no punch and kick. No, just do some fun, excited way. But I really do respect Ghost Freak as a villain. But after that one, Ghost Freak, it feel like Ghost Freak became a joke later on in the series when Ben 10 Alien Force, he was good. And then he went down here after Alien Force to what, like maybe the mid episode? And then we hardly don't even see him again. But, well, I respect Ghost Freak for the time he was in the show. Cannonbolt. Now, Cannonbolt, I actually love him. S tier. When he first debuted, when he was, the episode when they was out in the wilderness and this new alien came down the planet sucking the life force of it. This is when the episode when he tried to mess up his Omnitrix, tried to get something for the fast food restaurant. And then when he tried to get to it, like say, he said he stuck here with Grandpa Max, suck some words with Grand tried to encourage, Max. And she said on second thought, she helped him, but accidentally unlock a feature where he summoned Cannonbolt, a new alien. So with Cannonbolt, when he first debuted, it was great because he was trying to understand how this alien was. This is supposed to be like bad experience, when he have a new alien, when he unlock, he needs to learn their abilities the best way he can. And when he find out when he use that best way ability he can, he try every single alien to stop this big little succubus planet. I call it succubus. Let's call it succubus, a little alien succubus. And then keep on leeching it, sucking the shit out of the planet. Just like, he having a quite fine, handy damn meal. And when the moment he said he was trying to, I think he was trying to suck the whole planet. Not like the life force, but he had that little gas air. And then Ban Cannonball had no choice. I could destroy it from the inside and then use Cannonball as a ping pong machine and destroy it from the inside. And I say, congrats. Congrats. You know what? And also, this is one of my best moments when Kevin got banned the ropes when he used all his aliens. He said, I have every single alien, but yet you don't know this guy. And then he started banging him with a paintball machine with Kevin and won. I think he assembled him in the No Void too as well. So yeah. Alright. Ultimate Cannibal. Okay. This is like, it's kind of sad and funny on most Ben 10. There are some Ultimate aliens are very extremely good than most of the aliens that Ben upgrade to when it comes to Ultimate. But Cannibal, it just literally do the exact same thing with the original Cannibal, the Ultimate one. It's just that he have spikes on him. I don't understand. It's supposed to do like more damage. I expect maybe having a special feature or something, but I would give it a D tier. Like I do like the concept design to give him spikes to dish out more damage to opponent to like drill them, like put them down the ground. But at the exact same time, it's just that yeah, Wildvine when he first debuted. All right, I remember when Ben got kidnapped, but this Omnitrix was acting funny because it's scanning alien DNA, an unknown aliens from I forgot what it was. It was kind of like a planet, and I think they harvest. I think they tried to do the exact same thing with Cannonball when he first debuted. When kind of, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. When this alien tried to harvest the planet, it's just the exact same thing like Cannonball when this big little succubus absorbed, you know, the life force, basically doing mental damage. Not like I think it was trying to do something, maybe like turn some of these humans into a different species, like messed up genetics up. There would be some dark episode of Ben 10, but I don't think it's that. I think it's something else. But correct me if I'm wrong. But it did have a good appearance with Wildline. I respect it. When Ben started using this alien as when he understand that creature, and he told Max to say, "Do you hear that? Hear what?" He don't hear it because he's a human. With this species, it was just a matter of fact he can understand. So S tier, I respect it and the abilities of Wildvine. You have some good bomb eggs, and it was a good debut episode when to introduce Ben. Now this has had to be the spitter, because this is number 13 spitter. I think. Okay, I'm trying to remember what this alien do because this is alien when it didn't appear as much as it should, didn't it? I said I do not know what it does. I'm trying to like respect. I did watch the series, but it's been a minute. Like you watch it, so you saw all the episodes. See, it's been a while, but you got to review it and rewatch it again. I know it's supposed to be like a review slash series, including Ben 10, the series as a whole, but I'm going down the memory the best way I can. This is unscripted, so I'm doing the best way I can. With the spitter, maybe I make another separate video if I deal with this Ben 10, but they're gonna rewatch the whole series again with the spitter does. To me, when it comes to the design of spitter, actually I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Is how I feel. I put an S tier. But I doesn't know what it does. It feel like kind of shocker, like what? Well, you don't know how it does. It's been a minute, and I feel like when I look at the spitter, I think it's just a matter of fact that it is though. Maybe have ability, acid ability too as well. It's kind of funny with Ben. Some of these aliens can have similar abilities too as well when it comes to like, you know, special abilities. When it comes, some may be better than others. The way how they utilize it, it depends though. But I know it's supposed to be like Ben changed into heroes, supposed to have different abilities, but some of these aliens have similar abilities, or some of them be better than other aliens. That's what it feels like. But I respect the spitter. Okay, Buzzsaw. Actually, I love this. This is one best aliens that Ben had. It's annoying. I actually love it. Where I think I prefer this Buzzshock. I never find it useless, but it feels like it's underutilized a lot. Like a lot. Because this is supposed to be an annoying alien. You know, it could duplicate itself. It could be in the machine. Well, teleport to teleport, but this time they had to be in the machine where any electrical occurrence, they can absorb a lot of fun energy of it. It's like dangerous if you don't know how to put it down. If Ben start using this more, with recent episodes, like he was kind of the pinch, then I understand the writers trying to make Ben, fair balanced character because there are so many aliens that Ben has a variety of, and he's so broken to the point where people need to stop treating him as a joke. But this is about how versatile Ben is when it comes to his aliens and how many aliens that he can fuck you up with. So I actually love this. When it first debuted, and I liked the episode, it was annoying, but Ben had to use something creative. I remember he used Heat Blast to put in the ball, but it came out in Omniverse again, but he used Gravitack. This time he used its gravity ability. This is when Ben became much stronger as it should in the series as a whole. So, yeah, I think I'd rather have Ben, even though he adapted situation and think creatively. I understand Ben in the whole entire series as a whole. You're gonna get some new alien, powerful aliens, but I think I hate when it's okay to redo some aliens unless you're doing something creative if possible, but redo it again and Ben just have an alien to like immediately just put him down. It just take away to the funny experience again. I feel like Ben 10 have a problem with that with most of the joy of the villains. When Ben literally said in his line, he said, I'm Ben 10, wielder of the most powerful weapon in the universe. If you really think about most of the villains should have come across Ben 10 unless they know what they need to get themselves into. And pretty much I'm surprised they didn't make no any other new villains. They did somewhat, but most of the villains are rehashes. They come back with but whatever. Okay, if I remember his name, I want to appropriate it. Artiguana. Artiguana is to me, I put it in an S tier. When he first debuted, when Ben 10, 10,000, Ben 10, 10,000, when he time traveled, when Ben said, I don't even name his past his older future self until you told, have you ever given a name? He said, no, I never thought of it as a name. He gave him the name. He said, boring. How about Arctic Water? He said, cool. So, it's kind of fun. When Bantam, when he named these aliens, he always gives these aliens cool names. When it turns to, Omnitrix functionality feature because of whatever alien Ben used, and it I'm trying to pronounce it. It downloaded into his brain the Omnitrix like a computer functionality where it could tell what the alien do, but not in the beginning of the series because it's in the Ben 10 series as a whole. In the very first one, because the Omnitrix is like incomplete. It's like a prototype, but until Asmith had no choice but to give it a tune up. Blisswolf, when it first debuted, I actually like this. Original Ben 10 have some best aliens when it comes to, design and capable abilities. I know I'm trying to explain their capability. With Bliss Wolf, um, how I gotta say this with Bliss Wolf? Even just a regular werewolf, but I understand it's supposed to be an alien werewolf. I'm trying to remember his ability, but I remember when it first debuted in the very first episode. That wolf was never was a wolf; it was an alien as a whole time. When Ben tried to capture it, and then he scratched the army trick, but absorbing his DNA and thought he transformed to actually a wolf, but technically it's harvested alien DNA of the alien species. It's just that Ben was kind of was trapped. It reminds me of with Gray Matter where he trying to trying to get his arm tricks to work, and he got stuck on a pole, I think. But the armor chicks was acting weird fun, and then he slammed it really hard, and then he stuck with brain matter until the whole entire episode. It's like this with Bliss Wolf. I can't say much about Bliss Wolf. It feel like I don't. It's been a long time with these aliens. All right, Upchuck. Chuck, to me, you know what? Yeah, I think I might just put him in. You know what? I think. Okay, here's the thing about Upchuck. All Upchuck only do is only deep things, and then ex- and then send it back out to explosive energy back to your opponent. When it comes to it, it feel like to me Upchuck just literally eat anything. When it comes to like how dangerous it really can be, that's what ability does. But the design actually it quite fits. Now this is actually my favorite mommy design, alien mommy design. Hold on, notes. Let's see if I remember the name. Steru? Let's just call it like Ghost Mummy. I'm trying to remember this debut episode. I know this ability is just basically having, you know, it just based off of the Egyptian design. When it comes to like stretching out these bad days in your opponent, and I know it's supposed to do something, have another ability. Then it's been a long ass minute of Ben 10, but maybe I just do a revision, do it the best way I can. S tier, Frankenshock, Frankenshock, Frankenshock. Hold on, shoot. Franker Strike. Okay. I remember when he first debuted, when he had a difficult time when he handled Ghost Freak, and then he have another part of it, but he analyzed his DNA. It's supposed to be like a Halloween special type of thing. I understand what they try to do with this Ben 10 design. Franken Shock to me, it was like okay, it's okay for me. Now remember Ditto. Ditto. Alright, I actually love this alien when it comes to the design. I really do. I don't feel like Ditto was a weak alien, to be honest. It's one of those aliens where it had potential and just that it got overshadowed like maybe the best alien, like you have Bliss Shark or Echo Echo. And then hold on, if I remember, any other aliens can duplicate themselves. It feels like, let's see, beep 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 beep. I don't think that's it. I think that's only it because I feel like Ditto Ditto was the best one, and it feels like when in the series as a whole, when he went to Omniverse, he was there. I actually like this redesign. Cute. It's a really cute design. I really do. I should have had it, but I have to get the classic Ben 10 design of Ditto. But I actually love this. I love this guy. And I remember the cartoon reference of Bugs Bunny when he was digging on the ground. that was real nice, real nice. I love this, but I wish it was more versatile. You know what I'm saying? As a alien, maybe have a new special ability like shot, but at least have electrical pulse wave and be annoying when he absorbs so many electricity and be so powerful. And pretty much, and I forgot, it could go really little fast. This little buzz shot could go really little fast too as well. So you gotta get him like a little mosquito. And I know this is supposed to be a little annoying. Now, eye guy. To me, it's just like a bat with multiple ears. I know bats cannot see, but you can tell by the looks of his face, he have ears for a face. And then his eyes are everywhere. It's supposed to be like sent energy pulse, energy like energy. To me, with I give it, I give it a B tier. Not bad. All right, way big, and then we got ultimate way big. With way big when it first debuted, when that Bantam movie Secret of the Omnitrix, when they got to go stop the countdown because Bam carelessly, he didn't know any better, but it supposed to show, we supposed to reveal Asmith, the creator, what really is a gray matter. I forgot the name of the alien species name is, but it was just like, this is supposed to be Ben reward of, helping Asmith to recome his senses again by through character development, and he earned it. Without Asmith change with Ben 10, without changing Asmith, Ben would never have it. It was the best fitting. But way big to me, okay, I'm looking at way big. It could get taller even more further. I know with Ultimate, way big can do that. But when it first debuted, it was just wrecking a lot of things because it was too. It's like a Titan. I think as a Titan, it's supposed to do max amount of damage. Like it's there to like, all right, if I call myself a pitch, you in what army? I am the army, one man army, and it just literally wreck everybody on site with Vilgas. And in the best episode, he's had to throw Vilgas across another planet. That's it. You're so out of here. But I know Vilgas got his payback when he smacked Bantan another planet with the upgrades. He was like, seriously? With Diamond Head. But I said, you know what, for me, I wish I could. I know Waybit could do something better, but it just like, I don't know. Well, Ultimate Waybit to me, I know what it does. It just like that, but he shoot like one of those beings like this. But you know what's kind of remind me? If it remind me, I'm not gonna say a Power Ranger pose, but one of those anime, they do like this and they shoot out energy. It's just like this. But when it comes to design, it just that you have, I'm not gonna say you have your white, and somewhat it's gray bluish. You know what I'm saying? But you just have your gray and your red, and that's about it. It ain't nothing much when it comes to like ultimate way big. Sorry if you don't see these, characters' face, but I had to work what I got with these Google images when it comes to like Ben 10 aliens. It will take me a long time to like get these aliens, make them as a template and then just do that. And it take like what, like 67? Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to do 67 of them. But I was like, nah, let's just do this. What I got, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, now we moving on we done with Ben 10, the classic one. Majority of the Ben 10 are the classic one or belong to the S tier. We respect that. Now we moving on to my favorite one, Alien Force. Oh boy. And we get on the next best iconic moment of band first transformation. It's been a long minute. We have these 10 new aliens and other aliens that he have later on down the road. But we can introduce with Swampfire. I remember when I was a little assy kid. I like this version of Ben 10 when you grow up and mature. I don't care if many people say, I watched one of the YouTubers where he said, they always try to revert back to Ben 10 with his kid self. Well, when it comes to it, he probably researched better. But when it comes to it, I say my point of view across. But I think I hate when people intervene and destroy some creativity when it comes to like the show that you love. You know what I'm saying? Let the artist be. They're gonna be some perfect episodes and some maybe gonna be some bad episodes. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't intervene and let band mature, because they like the kid band more. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Big Kid band more, and I enjoyed the older band too as well. But it's just like this is a character that's supposed to develop and grow. This is actually a character that actually, we're not kid anymore. I mean, Ben is a kid. He's 16 years old, but he got a lot to learn. But I like this Alien Force Ben much better. I enjoy with Ben 10. If Ben have a polished, fledged character, if then that the writers, the executive producers, do not intervene and let Ben flourish, because back then Cartoon Network was bombing the golden era. So they should have fully, let their flourish their ideas out. But it's like merchandising. Obviously, they're gonna be characters to be merchandised anyway. Let's go to any other media. So So when we first debuted with Swamp Fire, I remember that was amazing first episode of Ben 10. We first introduced his Swamp Fire and Echo Echo. And I think Humongous Show too as well. But when Swamp Fire came in the fray, I put it up you high. And this is like Ben best one. Best he this is the best alien that Ben 10 have when it turned to strong. When I don't want to recap the episode just a little bit. I did recap it, majority of the Ben 10 episode. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys can notice in the comment section. But I remember in the X, the very first episode, when he was talking about he gave up his, he got to get that arm trick off because we don't know the answer till later on, maybe Omniverse when he lost feedback. But the writer was planning to do that, explain why he removed the Omnitrix off his wrist. But it been so long, and it did take off, and then have a recalibrate Omnitrix. Let's just say remerging his DNA again, because it's like on a reboot automated file. You could say that when Ben got these 10 new aliens. I feel like I'm recapping the whole episode. You know what? I don't want to add this, make the video a little longer than it should. But you guys get the point of what I'm saying. Swamp Fire is literally the best Heat Blast version and Wildfire version. Best, strongest, best alien. And this is how you do a sequel right when you make an introducing these aliens. Now, we're moving on with Ultimate Swamp Fire. To me, Ultimate Swamp Fire. How many times Ultimate Swamp Fire? I think he debuted maybe 6 times. When it comes to, it's kind of like a recall, but it reminds me with Heat Blast and Swamp Fire in the very first episode when they were fighting Vilgax. And in the very first episode when they Band's first transformation, they managed to beat Band managed to beat Vilgax with his very first alien transformation. Neat. I respect that. Swamp Fire, where he used it, he did beat Vilgax, but after that, it feels like, hold on, it's like the same build as like Wildfire, if I really think about it. I know he's supposed to be very strong with Ultimate Swamp Fire. I believe Swamp Fire design is not bad for me as a whole. It's supposed to be like nectar, like nature nectar in a bulb. It's like a flower bloom, nature bulb. You know what I'm saying? Like nectars. But I say design is okay, not bad. Now we moving on with his bloom form. All right, I did not like this bloom form at all. But it's to me, I find the bloom form is actually trash. Like I understand they tried to Swamp Fire supposed to be much stronger at this shit, like a flower that actually supposed to be blooming, and then it do like midnight litter thing. I expect Swamp Fire to do like fire petals or something like that, but I expect something more better with this design. I understand the idea of it to make Swamp Fire stronger, like really stronger, but after that, that's it. Echo Echo. To me, Echo Echo, I put it high C. I think I enjoy Echo Echo the most. Yeah, I put it C plus. There's nothing wrong with Echo Echo. It's just that I prefer like two, like Shot Buzzshock or Ditto. At least these two have something. I know Echo Echo have the wall of sound. You know what I'm saying? It's more damage to like have a sonic wavelength. But I really do love Ultimate Echo Echo. It's like Ben Best one because he used Echo Echo pretty much a lot of times actually in Versatile. I remember he was trying to kill Kevin because the alien of not the alien, but you know what I'm talking about, where he absorbed Ben Ultra Matrix and he got majority of the aliens. Some alien have been locked. He said he got all his powers, but this one Ben had that serious side. When Ben be very dangerous. I think I enjoy Ben when he be very dangerous when it comes to a situation that call for it. When he use Humongous Sword or Ultimate Echo. I think I enjoy it. And don't forget about Ghost Freak too as well when he was serious. I think I enjoy Ben when he be a savage. That's the best part about Ben when he use these aliens. That's it. Ben be dangerous when it comes to using these aliens. Same thing goes when he used one Lone Star. Now, where was I? Ultimate Echo? Yeah, I'm gonna get off him, but I really did love the design and he used it very effectively. Humongosaur, I gave it an A. And Ultimate Humongosaur, I give you a S because don't get me wrong, Humongosaur is like okay, he is a tad bit stronger when it comes to forearm. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When he grow big, he becomes even more strong. But at the Ultimate Humongosaur, he did kind of lose that ability. We all know. Well, yeah. Let's just say I just remember that he didn't go big. He just have okay. The very first time when Albedo used Ultimate Yorgosaur to beat the shit out of a bear, he was that was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. When Albedo used Ultimate Humongosaur and Ben started using it, it's kind of funny. I'm trying to remember the recent episode when he used Ultimate Humongosaur because with Albedo when he first used it, he used it effectively. When Ben used it, not much because he got a rocket full of hands. I think he might did it. I don't know. I had to rewatch the whole series. Let me get off of Humongosaur because I don't have nothing much to say. Jet Ray, love Jet Ray. Actually, the fastest alien that Ben have, hands down, because he got so many insane feats. I know he shoot beams out of eyes, but when it comes to like traveling in space, he could go far off distance. This has been fastest one. Big Chill. I'm kind of indifferent with Big Chill to me. Big Chill was okay. He supposed to be like the ice manipulator, but he just okay. He's more versatile. You could say that with Artiguana. He could just go phase through things. I just put him B for now. I'm about to move him up in a minute. He can move through things, solid object, and it just instantly just freeze you. He just camouflage himself for more stealth wise. Then I'm trying to think really hard. I could say in one of the episode when I know it's supposed to be a character design like Phil, but Ben 10, the series as a whole. It was that one episode when Ben got it's like Ghost Freak situation, but it's different because he had to breed some children, like have some babies. But then again, that's not like the best movie. It was just like okay, it's not terrifying, but like Ghost Freak, you know what I'm saying? But Big Chill to me, it was he's not my favorite alien. Like I know these like been best aliens, like the previous aliens, but then again, man, it's been a long time, been a minute, hasn't it? Huh? I don't want to feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I put Bit Ultimate Bit Chill C chair, just the exact same thing, but he's supposed to be much stronger. Yeah, it feel like when Ben get these new abilities, if you expect when band get upgraded, you expect them band to have new abilities like to level up with these characters. But most of these characters they don't hardly even level up. Some of them do, but not all of them. Oh well. Chromostar, I actually love Chromostar. This is supposed to be better version than Diamond Head. I'm gonna put him up in high S. I really did enjoy Chromostar. Let me drink me a water. Ooh. Hmm. Brainstorm, I actually love him. S tier. We just kind of do a lightning round. Some I explain better than others. But when we get to the juicy parts, you'll get it. S tier, man, there's a lot of S tiers. There's a lot of good aliens been have some majority of them. I know I'm supposed to run their abilities, but it feels like I'm not gonna be that type of person to keep talking much and then it should because my voice is killing me. How long I've been talking? Let me look at the record. Almost like 50, well, 50 minutes? Damn, this is gonna be an hour video because I did explain a lot of things, some others, like I'm trying the best way I can. Forgive me. Brainstorm to me, it's like another smart, just in case, another smart alien. But this time have powers like electrical wave, or sometimes he could be able to levitate you, get you in a shock field just a little bit. No, when he, his brain have that little electricity and he levitate you up, or sometimes he could just shock you. To be honest, I take brainstorm. And Spider Monkey, okay. I know, like I said, I know it's supposed to be better aliens, but let me scratch that. Are they better aliens? Let's run down the statistic. With Ultimate Alien with Ben Half, Swamp Fire is good. Chroma Stone is amazing. Then you have Humongous Store, but we're only talking about Ultimate Humongous Store. Then you have Jet Ray. Brainstorm is aesthetically good. And I'm thinking about other else. You could say Goop and Alien X. We're gonna get to them in a minute. Lone Side was amazing. Raph, it was just, he's supposed to be a wrecking, like he's supposed to be like a wrecking ball, like ditching damage. Man, it feel like I'm supposed to focus on characters one at a time, but bear with me, bear with me. Spider Monkey supposed to be like annoying character, like he supposed to be annoying to do spider webs on you. And I think it's like Spider Man, but like a spider sense. I put him in C. Ultimate Spider Monkey. I put him in D. I'm about to put him in C because there's nothing going on. You expect Ultimate for it. Like, oh, let me stop saying the exact same thing. You already know. Goop. Actually, I love Goop. Good alien. Amazing. Actually, the best one. Like, I really did enjoy Goop. When he first debuted, he was so versatile. He could just slid through cracks and walls, make acid. Just great versatile. Now, Alien X. Alright, this is Ben's strongest alien. And I think, I could say this. I hate the fact the writers had to downgrade Alien X. He's supposed to be our god, omnipotent, strong. Like literally, this is like Ben best, strongest on steroids. Alien literally can do anything. It literally can actually do anything. Trust me, it can do anything. It's just a matter of fact that it is though. Ben is not more creative. It kind of is a little bit, but the writer's not thinking creatively because they don't have much time to spend time with the episodes. Some of them they had to rush. If you rush people, it just like you might not get the best, smartest parts of Ben 10 as a whole in the series as a whole. Because the real smart solution is he could stay in that form forever because the alias can intervene the Omnitrix feature because it's just technology theory as a whole. And most people who do a versus series, yeah, aliens can mount the floor with majority of the characters because if they, well, it's an omnipotent god. God can literally do anything. I am the possible. But I was thinking about the imaginative one because I saw the dude review, I think Ink Tank, when he was talking about their same aliens that he could copy. Well, yeah, here's the thing. Just have Alien X and then change the majority of the opponents Ben 10 versus some he don't have to do that because of Goku is Superman and the rest of the others because they're aliens because they absorb the DNA. All they had to do, Alien X had to do is change They like, species and turned into an alien. Then Bandit scanned them and then he could transform to them. Creative. It's omnipotent. It's busted. It's like like that's how you do it. I say Ben 10 Alien X can literally do anything. It's just that the writers keep on nerfing him down too damn much to the point where it became ridiculous. I understand they did the right decision when they first debuted Alien X. They did it perfectly because they have two entities. I forgot Bellatis and I forgot the other girl name, but it's supposed to be like this. They need to have an agreement and a disagreement to order to do Ben, so Alien X can actually do something. This is supposed to put Ben in a wall because they two always keep on arguing, and Ben said, "You know what? Let me out here. I got 9 aliens that could do better than this and all that type of stuff." So it's supposed to be nerfed, but in Omniverse, now he have full control of Alien X as a whole. When all he had to do in the episode, he said, "Yeah, see like that. Let me borrow the keys to Alien X to save the universe, and y'all can argue rest of eternity." Agreed? Yeah, like it's kind of funny that it's kind of I kind of like smart episode a little bit when Ben first said that. Later on in Omniverse, he supposed to be in control, like, hold the Alien X. But to be honest with you, though, yeah, man, if you really think about it, yeah, I think I hate when writers. What's the point of introducing the most powerful character to Ben Arsenal, and then next thing you know, you treat it like a downgrade? This is the busted aliens that Ben actually have. It's literally like a god. I can do whatever I want. So let's move on. Nanomech. Nanomech. Nanomech to me, when he first debuted in that Ben 10 movie, it is canon. When he had no choice but to deal with the queen. But that was the only time that Ben needed. And it's kind of weird with the Omnitrick functionality. Nanomech, it don't look like the machine is like alien, but who knows? I think the writers had no choice. Unless the Omnitrick have a special feature to, like, make some of these aliens that are not aliens to turn it into an alien. Like Benton had this transformation and he turned to nanomech. Like he messed with some of these little nanobugs. I don't know. They just said to me, I probably just do my own review at my own time. So, research. Lone Star. I give credit to Lone Star. S tier. When it comes to gravity. Raph, like I said, supposed to be like a damage dealer, like an angry manage. Like Wreck-It Ralph, I'm gonna wreck it. But I'm thinking about the Hulk, but with Raph to me, it's alright. Like, okay, here's the reason why I say it's alright. I feel like Raph is to me, oh yeah, I could say Snowflake Frosty. It's one of those chip brand of Frosty Flake kids one. Yeah, that him. But how can I find Raph? Raph to me, when he first debuted, I know he's supposed to have anger management, that's their nature. But it's one of those people that try too hard. But I find him as a joke alien because it's like, don't get me wrong, when Ben started using it, well, he hardly even use it. Like he supposed to be a damage dealer, like a wrecking ball, like a Wolverine. Think of it as like a Wolverine, like Logan. Like you damage dealer, like go on a rampage. Like maybe his rage boosts up so many times and he gets stronger and stronger, like little Hulk, but in different way. Like I'm sorry to say he have an ultimate form, but that's Albedo. I did have an ultimate form with Gravitack right here, but I know a Ben doesn't have the Ultimatrix because play on the series that Albedo used that version of Ben 10 when he was trying to fight him. So yeah. Water hazard to me, C, B, E, I don't know. I'm indifferent. Okay. The reason why I am different because I don't have much to say to him. The reason why I'm indifferent because he's one of those. He's okay, but he do some water manipulation around his hands. Not manipulate water like maybe he could turn his body into water or something like that. But he's supposed to be like Hydro Man or something like that. This flash water. That's about it. Okay. Let me. I know it start with an A. I write these names down to get their names, but hold on. No, wrong side. Sorry, my bad. Armor, no, amphibian, amphibian. It's supposed to be a water creature that go underwater. I think he could turn himself invisible too as well. He have electrical properties, but when it comes to design, to me, S tier. Armadillo. He's supposed to be like a, armadillo. Supposed to be a mole. You know what? You know what? That's a lot of S tier. I know. Well, it's my tier list, so in my reviews, so I'm gonna do half here. This is the only tier list that you have. The majority of aliens have S tiers. Well, the majority of the characters, alien. You know what I'm talking about. The majority of my tier list, some of them be read to be an S tier because the way I explain myself when it comes to certain things. Armageddon was good. Terra Spin. Hmm. He supposed to be like a wind user, like Blast Wind. A energy. Okay, energy is broken because when he absorbed a lot of energy in the radiation wave, when he unsealed himself, yeah, he become a nuisance. Fat Track to me, I say S. No, C. Because we already got the best speeder that Ben actually have. Because XR8 could go faster than it. Jet Ray could go faster than it. And I could throw in, Alien X because Alien X can do anything, to be honest. And try Alien? Try Alien? You know what? Band's not creative. It could just camouflage, and then I forgot what it does to do something there. This is like Eat a Beetle. Eat a Beetle. It's just like Upchuck, where he eat a lot more, and then he just had to regurgitate and spit it out. It's just literally like Upchuck. But it feels like when it comes to usage between Upchuck and Eaterbeetle, to me, I'm trying to compare and contrast because how long could they actually take like absorb or eat something? Because I'm looking at the limit because they can't eat much before they explode. You know what I'm saying? They do some damage. But in the whole entire series as a whole, they never have the problem with these aliens. So Adam Beetle, I put him. I do love his design. I'm not gonna lie, but I put him A for real. Clockwork's broken. Time traveler, shit. I give him A. No S. Shock stock. Do I have another X in him? Yeah. Okay, it's just like a monkey, but he just like electrical properties. I put him in B. He supposed to be a gear. Jirig is supposed to be like tear things apart or destroy. He could destroy things or create something with it. So I'm gonna put him. I put him in C. Don't get me wrong. He could be devastating. when I forgot to mention this too, that I didn't add the fusion of Ben 10, but I'm gonna explain it in the conclusion of the video at the end because it feels like to me the fusion could work with these aliens. It can, but most of the time with the writers, they kind of mix aliens up, and it feels like majority of the aliens don't coalesce and work with each other. So we get to that feedback. Ben favorite alien. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. If Ben favorite alien, the best one, and it's broken, eat any energy and then dish it out. So good. Now blocks. Now blocks to me. This is when people we go into Omniverse. I know feedback. We start Ultimate. You already know in chronological order. What blocks to me, I put him C. This is where he need to be because I understand what they're trying to do. Make a alien to like stretch, or maybe an alien to have like build, like an alien that actually build things, like creative. But this is not the way it is. It's just like a Lego set. This is like not no alien. It's like a Lego set. So I understand it's supposed to be versatile, like stretch, shape shift to any limbs and body that you want. You know what I'm saying? But it is versatile and it can do damage, like be a damage dealer. But how can it's more like an all around alien. It could go fast. Maybe it could catapult itself, but I could say lack of speed, but create. It's supposed to be like band creative aliens, like he uses imagination if he allowed the writers allow him to do so. Gravitak, Gravitak. This is when Ben replaced Lone Star. It's just the exact same thing with Lone Star, but it's just that Gravitak have better abilities when it comes to it. But I really do enjoy Lone Star and Gravitak, so they both belong in the S tier. Ultimate Gravitak. I know this is albedo, but I actually like the design. I'm just slapping it here. Grass? What? Grasshopper? Grasshopper? Grass crash. I know it's Crash Hopper. You know what? The way I feel like Crash Hopper, he just jumped really high. He's supposed to be more ability. I know he's supposed to crash down like a wrecking ball, but I don't see it much. It's just like Ben just jump. I could put him in the trash, but I somewhat expect Crash Hopper, don't get me wrong. Uh, you know what? This is how I feel. I'm not gonna. I saw where Crash respect Crash Hopper, but not that much. Ball Weevil supposed to be like, he make mines. I think this is supposed to be a character that's supposed to do like land mines, like do mines, spit out it, roll it, and plant it. But it's supposed to be ball weevil, supposed to roll his ball every single time he roll. It's kind of remind me of a game where it's a little dude. I forgot the name of the game. But you have to roll and then you hit these cities and then your ball get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just like that. Ball Weevil to me, I like it. Look like his design, but I wish they'd do better with him. He's supposed to be like explosive type of character. Well, I think dangerous. Don't let that look to fool you or something like that. Or I want some of these aliens to like see my expectation, but some be better than others and all that. But it feels like with Ball Weevil, just like it could be dangerous. It could, but it isn't. So yeah. Trash, not too much. Pixie dust. D. trash. Maybe D. Maybe you know what? Put him D. The Worcerer. I don't know what this alien do. I just put it. I do not know what it does. Kicking Hawk. Nah, man, these man. D. I'm going light around because there's nothing more to say. Because I did send it before because these are like Ben when Omniverse not thinking creatively of ban aliens much longer than it should. So yeah, what is this thing? Uh, it's supposed to be the ugliest thing, but really it's not. Yeah, trash. Aerodactyl supposed to be versatility. I put it in D. Bullfrog. Okay, I remember Ben had to hide, but Ben don't need to hide. I feel like that episode's weird where Ben had to hide. But why Ben had to hide though? I'm not trying to be funny. It's just that Ben is too damn strong to hide somebody. And then something that really actually went at the helm or something like that, like something truly terrifying, then yeah, Ben maybe Ben needs to hide. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't make no strong villain after what? Velcax, when the very first time we first debuted, he mopped the floor with him in the original Ben 10. He was threatening. He like Velcax had no time to play around. But it feels like he had to hide. And Gwen already know that's Ben with Bullfrog because he see right through his eyes. Or, she's a wizard, so she's a sorcerer. She's an Anodite, so she already know that's Ben. To me, with Bullfrog, I don't know what he actually does. He just there for disguise. Atomics. I know Atomic is stronger. Energy is good, but Atomic is good. It just both is the same. But I do love Atomic's design. And this is like a nuclear gas gut rot. I feel like this is like look like a mini version of Atomics, but Ben hardly even use it at times. I put it in B, maybe A. Yeah, we just leave it right there. One vampire. Okay, there's this one. You're supposed to be a vampire, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah. I put it C. You know what? Fuck it, D. Whatever. Now we Ben 10 reboot. Now some of these aliens, I know they might just make a second part, maybe with the army forms and all that. Maybe have the Ben 10 fusions to say what I have to say. But Shock Rock, I actually love it. Overflow, it's just like Water Hazard. But you know what? I think I enjoy it design more. I actually love his build. Love it. Love the design of it. This is when the writers finna about to add Vilgax in the beginning of the Ben 10 series as a whole, but they gave it to the reboot band. To me, it's supposed to be like strong. Yeah. I say D. Slapback. I don't know what it does, and this is like upgrade. This is like this one right here I'm dragging is like upgrade. But Surge, but I put it in C tier. Alright. There goes my tier list. And I know I was playing the Occlusion, but I forgot already. Now I remember with the Ben 10 future with Ben 10,000 use majority of these aliens. To be honest, some of those aliens don't need to be fused like Atomic X because come on, Ben. Come on now. Alien X is on. Do anything. You omnipotent God. Come on now. It could probably copycat majority of the Ben 10 aliens and do it much better. Like let's be honest. Alien X can have all these alien abilities and literally just like do it much better. Don't need to cut the power in half. I think I hate that you cut the most powerful alien in half, but it doesn't need it though. Alien X don't need no fusion. It doesn't. So that's pointless. The other aliens they might need it if like it was like a terrible alien and you could make it devastating, but nah. Nah man. Nah. And I know it's supposed to be army forms, but like I said, I do it when I watch the Ben 10 reboot, watch all of it, and properly say what I have to say with the. I know they're supposed to be. Ben got upgrade armor, he got army forms, and I'm trying to remember. That's pretty much it. I saw the glimpse of bits and pieces of Ben 10 reboot, but hope you guys enjoy my tier list. I thought really, really hard how I feel. Sorry, I'm stuttering, but then hope you guys really did enjoy my tier list. I hope you guys appreciate your comments, what you guys say, what I say in the comments. Hope you help me remind me of certain episodes, or I just have to rewatch it myself. Until further notice, this is like a Ben 10 tier list slash review or the series, but there's a lot of good S tiers, and some of them are like, okay, but it could do better. You know what I'm saying? One of those type of aliens. But hope you guys like the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this and animations and video games, let's plays, and random stuff. So until further, until then, bye.